Alright. Looks like we are live on the interwebs. Last time I tried to run this on the stream, it didn't work, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully it runs okay. Alright. A lot of shit to sell.
Welcome to Denton.
Forgot to do one thing.
Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
That's done.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
Oh, you can turn off the charm, Entharl. He's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key. You seem a nice sort, so I'll assume the insult was accidental.
Entharl's no Harper, and claims no love for those who are. But he's been known to shelter us when we need it.
Entharl has been known to charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today. To buy? You're already my favorite.
That's right, I forgot to give that to somebody. Alright, what do you got? Nothing all that crazy, really. Oh, whoops. That was bad math.
A pleasure. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid we do any business today.
That's right, I have the Orphic Hammer. Go ahead and send that to camp.
The work is never done. Whatever it takes. Blackets will be done.
Hello viewers, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Would love to have a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. And also check out my other links in my bio.
Hi, Harper. May Selûne's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Selûne's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Selûne's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Striking distance.
The enemy is surprised. The enemy's about to get fucked.
Blade spared.
What kind of resistances do they have? None. Alright.
Taste my fury.
I'll strike you down.
Pawn to cleric 4. Yes. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harpers dead?
Alright, let's end this fucking concentration spell.
Let's move.
Did I get it right?
Selune's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
and they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. The Baalists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here.
Alright, well let me loot first. Oh.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. Except Geraldus. It has been some time since anyone dared rap my knuckles like you did. No less than I deserve. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
Your ruined brain lurches and bilious intestines squirm. A hero, an enemy most foul.
Or a stalwart friend to one? That depends entirely on the Ballspawn. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Alright, cool.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents,
It's
remember?
like, what the hell is Gale doing?
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Balduran? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. Step 1. Create an arm. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, to make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Good to hear, Will.
Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Cool. Good talk.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out... Lead the way, then.
I'll probably just grab Minthara, just for the sake of having Minthara.
I have heard much of the cunning and caution of the Harpers. Clearly those tales were exaggerated. Their entire network in the city has been infiltrated and undone by a handful of imposters. Little wonder the surface world is in such disarray, if they are among its protectors. Yes. I only know it through history books and hearsay. I expect it will live up to its legend. Admirable ambition. But you're a paragon of wisdom.
defender of the people.
Let's give Will a level up. Oh, nice, a D10, I'll take it. Oh. Okay. Late. That actually might be useful. Should that one be useful too? Wall of Fire's pretty good. Lightning Bolt's pretty good. Yeah, insight. Spells I don't use. I don't think I've ever used Confusion. Not once have I ever used Confusion this whole playthrough. So planner, binder, dominate person. Dominate person.
Mind never quiet.
Hello, my viewers. Thank you for being here. I appreciate a follow on whatever platform you're watching on.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not close to Duke Ulder Ravengard's own son, surely.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only.
DC 30. Here we go. Look at that. Thing of beauty.
Special permission.
What's wrong with my cape?
I may not weep.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence
Gortash.
fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
All right.
Not this again.
Brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Actually forgot to get the fast travel point. There it is.
You can't really glaze that pig's the
isn't little Will? Straight to your handler.
Can do. Can do.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, what a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
My father. He's here.
Crawling back from his bloody disgrace. It's my favorite assassin. Gods, you're a sight for sore eyes. Orin told me she made a fool of you, but I should have known you wouldn't go down that easy. Then she didn't die. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. We share so much history. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
What?
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf. But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself. Good, good. I can see you're still your old self. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The Quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. Ousting Orin and helping you reclaim your birthright would be my greatest honor. With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her...
Deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us
Hello,
well.
hello.
And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
He wants what we want. Orin dead, and the Elder Brain subjugated. An alliance would serve us well.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you.
I tolerated Orin, but you're actually alright.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat.
Hello, viewers. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure to follow on whatever platform you're viewing.
Would be exceedingly short.
And everyone say hi to Late Duster, or Late himself, rather.
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her.
Even horror has a
the
home.
The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it? It's a secret even to me. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold...
Yep, that's my bad. That's why I corrected it. LOL.
Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Whoops.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, The Steel Watch stands ready. And you...
Alright, that's enough of that. We're getting out of here.
What did I tell you? A momentous...
I've had enough, Mizora.
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer.
Shit.
You're...
You know...
I know enough.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. We'll have answers soon enough. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Don't you worry, Will.
I cannot tell if you are more a deviant
We'll save
or
him.
a debutante, Shadowheart. I would like to test both aspects of your character when next you find yourself alone at night.
I'm not quite sure I like where this is going.
All audio settings can be adjusted in the options menu. Good to know.
Is Drow society as the books say? It almost sounds tempting. Matriarchal power flourishing to its greatest extent.
It flourishes because the strong feed on the weak. Charming as you are, child, you would be nourishment for the matron's mothers.
Of course.
The Unsung Talon. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat, if you can find one spare. I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will come. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one.
I bet you that 16 will pass. DC 18, roll the 33.
Keep your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above it. Welcome back. What can I do you for? It's been slim pickings since the absolute.
Oh, that's
butcher
right.
got
Homeboy has a
supply
bunch of
convoy.
fucking
But have a
food.
look.
This will probably end up being the last time I buy food this whole playthrough. Almost assuredly it will be. $14.01. I can do that.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached. Working. What else? Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap. Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You...
I think it's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love.
I guess there's no...
I could never regret fulfilling my life's purpose. Besides, Lady Shah may afford me a little wiggle room.
Damn rats. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Up to it. Get in there. Really? I could have sworn you were an adventurer. You look like an adventurer, and you talk like an adventurer. So you must be an adventurer. True adventuring soul you are. No battle too small.
I'll take the job.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
We're gonna long rest pretty soon anyways.
Can't afford to let up.
Your command.
Thanks to the Emperor, but we'll come back to that.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this.
Thanks, bro.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene. No, halt, civvy.
Hold on, Thornhill. Chances are the constable...
Easy enough.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. All of it's as I remember it.
Oh, bollocks! I told those... You! Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
That'll pass. DC 15, I rolled a 39.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. We're scraping the barrel as is right now. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. The symbol's the bit that and the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... Oh, well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up.
Crit success.
I've been working on an assignment.
Hello, my viewers. I appreciate you guys being here. Whatever platform you're watching on, I would love to have you follow. And follow the rest of my platforms, link in the bio. Appreciate you guys being here. Everyone say hi to Lade himself. He's a legend.
Dioramas of death and murder. Has to be connected. The brutality of it. The unnecessary brutality. My theory is that it's got some... The higher-ups don't want to hear that, of course. I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets... Perfect. Unofficially, mind.
Yep, I understand. Alright, we shall leave now.
feel that one later.
Pop one of those. The hell was I gonna go do next? Oh, what the fuck was I just gonna go do? Okay. Oh yeah, check my XP. Where are we at? 7916. I got a little ways to go.
Thank the gods. I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. But you never know. Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
I don't think I need that. Oh, I guess I can't sell it anyways. I don't think anyone's ever going to use that. Or that. Alright, how much is the armor? Could technically afford it. So we're gonna do it. There we go. That's the first step here, is me getting the armor that I need. I'll give that to Minthara.
At your command.
That to Karlach, respectively, and then I'm gonna go back to camp and sell all the shit we don't need, because I'm broke.
Whispers.
Because I am broke now. Alright, from the bottom. Don't need that, selling it. Probably can sell that. Oh, actually, Karlach can use that. Those boots that nobody wears, I can sell. Oh, did I ever sell that scroll of disintegrate? No, I didn't. I can. Yeah, let's send that one to be sold.
Such a headache.
No one's ever gonna use that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is useless. Here I could use those. Probably. Sell that. I don't think I need a fucking 1,000 Githyanki crossbows. I don't need that. I probably don't need that ever again. Nobody's gonna be wearing that shit. Karlach can use that. Actually, no, Karlach can use this.
Must lug my gut through this hell.
What kind of staffs do they have? Let's see. Here has a really good one, actually. What does Halsin have? This is kind of mid, so why don't we give that one to Dylan? Check your phone when able. Oh. Fuck. Oh, laid himself. That's a pretty good one. Respect. I should equip that staff for him.
What to do?
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
I don't need that anymore. I think that'll do it. I made some money back, look at that. Look at that. I bet you we can go beat those dumbasses at the docks real quick. And then I'll long rest. Well, dumbass at the docks, and I'll probably go speech check my way into the fucking guild, and then we'll go long rest. I think that is how we will approach this, my friends. Holy shit, brother.
The broad
she's gone to pot ever since I left.
They don't skimp on those screen shakes, I'll tell you that right
Even
now.
if you and our friend ended up having werewolf cubs, they'd be so adorable.
What?
Gods, what are these wretched things?
Okay.
2 steps at a time.
There's no one there, is there?
Talk to me. Onward.
Oh, I never did Longstrider, Will, or Shadowheart. Great. Nice job, me. Haha, he missed. Oh, trash. Alright, what can I do here? Why aren't your auras turned on? It's kind of goofy, don't you think? Real goofy. Blood Scent Frenzy.
Try me.
Alright, well, we're gonna kill you. Get absolutely fucking wrecked. He missed.
No time to waste.
Ready.
Ready for battle.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
True. You'd probably be dead. Thank you for the gold, I appreciate that.
But why are they so close to the city?
Oh, gods! There's guts all over my boat!
There's guts all over my boat! I better go grab Jaheira for this. I don't know what she was facing that way for.
Forward to the day we show the arch. He's protected by his weekend. Still,
Yes, I understand. Join me.
you'll need to free up your ranks a little first. At your command. Shadowheart, you should know, Pagonia was not half so heartless as she liked to appear.
I knew her well enough. You might have traveled with her for a time, but she trained me. What's your point?
Only that I find it hard to believe that she could have raised you and felt nothing for you.
Perhaps she took some pride in her work, forming me to Shah's liking. She certainly relished wielding the rod. But who knows? Perhaps someone else made her that way, as she tried to do to me.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his men.
Actually, we'll go this way. Actually, never. I played this game a lot. I never seen that dialogue before. That was actually pretty cool.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
Yeah.
Hey, you're funny little gnome, she is. Come, I'll let you in.
I guess I don't even know who Farlan is, but thank you for letting me in.
In you go.
That was worth over 2,200 XP. I'll take it. Hey, it's Mo.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketherick's coffers. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moon... Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place. Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky.
Talk to Sticky.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Show me what you got. Nothing really all that special here. Well, there you go.
Sometimes.
It's an orphanage, Uktar. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kalimdor's well. Of gold?
Hello to all my viewers. I appreciate you guys being here.
Guildmaster.
Quick self-plug. I'd love to have you follow on whatever platform you're watching. Would love your viewership. I appreciate you guys. Say hi to Late himself. The guy's a legend. Follow him too.
Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you. How nice. You won't find many of those in my guild hall.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers.
I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. Stonelord. Lies.
Rock on.
Exactly the one. Guild crews may be prone to exaggeration, but not in this case. In his short reign, Stonelord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No
Pure brutality.
And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your Harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too... If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stonelord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that. Well, you've earned that. Just leave well enough.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers, but we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk. Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guild hall. These days, they have nothing but the Stonelord to talk about.
Well, let's see. This guy probably knows.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now.
Yeah, that was helpful. I guess the good news is I actually know where Minsk is. Do do do.
Left, right. Down.
Do 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 do.
Spent a lot of time in this park as a boy, battling imaginary monsters.
So, before you were Blade of the Frontiers, you were Pointy Stick of the Park. How did the imaginary monsters compare with the real thing?
The monsters of my play fights were strong, vicious. Trolls with hulking muscles, werewolves with sharpened fangs. But the greatest villains I faced as the Blade, they look more like you and me than they do the beasts of my fantasies.
A hero at heart.
You got full bardic inspiration? Perfect. We might need it as we venture into the sewers. Guess I should just turn this on every day. Acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated.
That might be worth a look.
Agreed.
Arabella
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing. Like it's fate or... Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Give it a shot.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past.
I think that's the only time I ever passed that check.
Lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as...
And I've only scratched the Bone Man was right. The weave will take bandits. Came it. Yep. Bone Man told me to follow the weave. To let it guide. Don't worry about me. I'll be...
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? How many spell slots do I have?
Where am I needed?
Enough, yeah,
These
I can.
things have stayed interesting.
I'll go fight those fucking idiot assassins over there too while I'm down here. Get them out of the way. Yeah, that dude's dead. Oh, box.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now... Yeah, cousin says we will take you in return. He says... Ha! I believe you may believe that. The Absolute takes people, twists them. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the three finest thieves in Bull. Your fellow cult... Hush! Leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire.
I am no cultist. Oh god. Oh, I guess I can't critically fail? Cool.
She swore she... I don't...
That is hilarious that I actually passed that roll. 256. Next fight should level me up.
venturing through a sun-dappled vineyard or a gleaming palace.
Not so fond of the sewers, then. That water looks
They
tainted.
have their purpose.
Better to avoid it.
I'd just rather we didn't have to wade through their purpose.
Ow! What the hell happened?
Far below, it's the false chosen. One who would die by...
Oh, I forgot to heal Will. Oh well. He'll be fine. Let's see. Huh. I actually can do it.
Need to stay focused. Have to keep going.
Oh, this might kill her. It didn't.
Onward. Into battle.
Take that, dead person. Oh, one of those spawned in the fire. I was like, what the hell happened? The old murderous crow. Or like the trash crow. Can I do this? Alright, where's that dumb bitch? She's around the corner, isn't she? Alright,
Finding my way.
I don't think I can reach her. Alright.
Got to focus.
Orders. By your command.
It's the only option I have to hit her. It's a magic missile. Alright. Hello viewers that are pouring in here. I appreciate you guys being here. Would also appreciate a follow on whatever platform you're watching. Much love and respect for being here. Well played, small bird. Oh God.
Light on my feet.
That thing will probably die in its own turn. Apparently that guy's just gonna stand in wall of fire until he dies. That guy hasn't fucking taken a turn or moved at all. What is this? Can I see her from here? Damn it, I can't.
Can't give up. On the move.
This is the easy part.
Okay. Yo, that guy is silly. Homie's just fucking hanging out in the wall of fire.
Let's end this.
Sharp as ever. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Level up time, my friends. Level up time. Oh, Eyebite fucking frags. Yeah, let's get some Eyebite. Let's see. Yeah, let's first do Disintegrate. I don't think you need that spell. Let's get rid of that one. Let's do Chain Lightning. Alright, it's finally time to long rest.
Come, sisters,
Oh.
be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The Hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlach.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment. Little Will's all grown up. Impossible. My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul.
I don't know if I would call that
thought
reasonable.
The legend, not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like? Why? I'm supplying Will with. I tell you what. When the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Alright, cool. I'll take it.
Gods. I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that, but
A moment.
the Ravengard name now lives solely with me. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtained the final 2 nether...
Alright, Will. My dude. Oh shit.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind. Forgive. It's rebelling against. I said I do
I
not.
don't really want to talk to the Emperor, so I'm gonna skip this.
Your company isn't an accurate. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think. Duke still, though my relationship with them, in a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, it was she. Together, I could not have done any of it without. I appreciate what most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks. You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. I know it is not another quake. The brain is
Yeah, viewers, I'll probably skip most of the Emperor scenes because they annoy me. But if you really want to watch them, put it in the chat and I'll tough it out for you guys. But if no one cares, I'm gonna skip them. Oh, see you, Scratch.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Thanks, Scratch.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Okay.
Ooh, more. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
Doses of parameters. That's what I was talking about here. Do you know how badly those things can go wrong?
I'd rather not think of it, Shadowheart.
You could strangle them by accident, use too much rope and break their
Hello.
legs.
Nice
And
day
if it
for a
goes
walk.
really badly, you could wrench their heads right off.
What a picture you paint. Quite detailed, quite colourful, quite unnecessary.
I guess I could have just fast traveled. Oh well. Enjoy the scenery.
Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
Let me back in. You tell Lorroakin I went for his goddamn night song. Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
Hey!
Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Sod it. Enough. Lorroakin and his precious night song just about ruined my life.
Yeah, but Eridan, you're also just a complete pile of shit. Just scum of the earth.
You! What are you doing here? This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Lorroakin is, a difficult man. He's consumed by his pursuit of the Night Song. I haven't learnt a thing, and I fear it'll stay that way. But never mind that. What can I do for you? very sure before you make to visit the Roakan. He's got a... But if you really do know something, he'll want... How can I help you? Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Well, that'd be fucking nice to throw on Gale, or someone. Probably Gale. Those are nice. We're gonna get that one for Will. Then we'll hold
Hope
off
you found...
for now.
Sharp as ever.
I guess I have shit to
A lot
sell.
on my mind. And well.
How can I help you? Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with. Hope you found what...
I'll be off the mic for just a minute, and I'll be right back. Hello, my friends. I have returned.
Ugh.
Oh, hey, late. How are you?
Pretty good.
Welcome to the Poser lobby.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward. Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? And the Night Song? Speak true now, for I detest a liar.
That was more than he strictly needed to know. You're not intending to surrender her over to him, are you?
Would you hand her over to have her wings pulled off by this self-inflated wretch?
Good. Then you'll have no trouble fulfilling the contract to bring the Night Song here. And me mine.
Defender of the people.
This ought to be good.
Looking ahead.
Leroican's the type to cower behind contraptions and cantrips rather than facing danger. He has about as much spine as a grey ooze. Dame Aelin is likely to tear him in half if she learns of his plans. We should tell her immediately.
Agreed. We should do that. What the fuck?
A true soul. Menzoberg, I would have picked prettier corp. I was not even. And whoever sent them was counting. Indeed. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. No. I was prepared. As it turned out, I came to Moonrise with a retinue of Ketherick expected us. I recognize my flaws. It was the pale woman at the foot of... We had bet. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table. Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketherick, and then she placed the tadpole in my eye. Then there was you. Soon there will be vengeance. Your party is full. A paragon of wisdom.
Alright, we'll pick up Minthara and we'll pick up Gale.
So there you have it. What did you make of him? Yeah. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. If only they... I wish this city, the people running it, was...
If that... We should inform her of his delusions. No doubt she'll have great fun. I'd be delighted. Though, some... Back in the thick of...
Alright, we'll get Gale and Minthara leveled up. We'll get Dame Aelin on the crew.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
Alright.
Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead. Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship. I'm coming with... My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide... I won't let you go alone. Our closest ally will accompany me. Won't... Hie we to this Lero...
That's right. That's what that does at level 11. I don't know what happened to Minthara's shoes. No idea. I don't know where they went. I can learn Disintegrate on my own. else do I need for this fight? I certainly don't need fly. Dominate person. Hold person.
Seek and you shall find me.
Actually, probably won't need telekinesis. Let's get chain lightning instead.
Where am I? What's going on?
What have we here? What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Night Song.
My God.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing.
Oh, sorry, chat. I got thirsty.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Aasimar, she must go directly into the caging rooms.
No, Master Lorroakan. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the Night Song here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish, but never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
All right. That's a 1 and 4. We're gonna try it. Cool.
Battle of wits.
Oh, that's right, I have it for my gloves. Will's, or Gale's is even less. Alright, great. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Knight to King 5.
Alright. Damn it.
Elminster's fallback.
Alright. Say no way. Oh, okay, cool.
Tormentor.
Oh, what the hell? What the fuck was that about?
Blood follows me everywhere.
Yeah, take that, Clank. Or Crank, or whatever his name is.
witching hour.
Ah, take that!
I guess Dan and David aren't getting on.
I wonder what's going on with that. Bunch of haters, probably.
Get into some Smite or something. That would have been cool.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I was just scrolling through YouTube shorts and I saw they had like a big festival for Black Sabbath or Ozzy Osbourne. It was like apparently it was gonna be Ozzy's last show. It's like, you know, a bunch of musicians came out and like played tribute songs with him, and they had Travis Barker, who's a drummer for Blink-182 out there. They had Chad Smith, who's the drummer for Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they had Danny Carey, who's a drummer for Tool. All on the stage at the same time, and they'd be playing together. And this guy in the comments section is like, "Oh my God, dude, Travis Barker's the best drummer in the world. Everybody knows this." I was like, "This has to be a joke, dude. There's no way." Your drummer catalog is cooked if you actually believe Travis Barker is the best drummer in the world, dude. Like, you need to fucking broaden your horizon some.
Lorroakan. You who would see
He's
me
just a fast
caged. You who would
I'm saying, I don't know much about that, but yeah, that's hilarious.
gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see.
Yeah, the drummer from
Dame
Blink-182 is the
Aelin
best
is
drummer in the
watching.
world.
She is indomitable, and when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Okay, he is dead as fuck.
Lorroakan is dead. The bastard is... I am. Now that the bastard's in bits. Lorroakan was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own two hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man. As do I. I see things clearly now. Thankfully, I have everything I need. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. I wouldn't have this the tower, my family, without you.
Oh, man.
And you'll have me. I'll learn everything I can, but know that...
Quite ready for you. All right. What now?
Crack!
The Firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel... Say it can't be so. For I am Selûne's sword. And ever must be. The battle has... And you, tiefling. I will catch my breath. Then to camp I will bring my bones.
Time to get going.
Only 20,000 XP away from level 12.
Bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Lorroakan, proprietor of this fine establishment.
Lorroakan's illusion is blissfully unaware of its caster's demise, but remains bound to its duties.
To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say Night Song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say
names.
taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
I'm so glad we
Enjoy
have
our
editors and
unmatched selection.
publishers to save us from dirty writing and bad words. Thank you, editors. Whatever will we do? What will we ever do without you? If
Save
the
us.
writers just gave us their work, oh man, that would just be so bad.
Save us from the dirty words, yes.
Please come again soon.
I used to believe the beauty of first love was unable to be surpassed. But Gale, you were so much more tolerable now you found your second.
Take that comment with the sincerity and goodwill I assume it was intended.
The book is locked. You try to examine. You've seen similar.
We surely
The book's pull is glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand.
Good thing I had those
The
buffs.
symbols move aggressively, probing your mental defenses. But you hold strong. For now. The world around you, you feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
That's a tough roll. I'm gonna make it though, fuck yeah.
The glyphs scream black strands of the book Snap's clove.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Let's pick a random one. Well, stream, I appreciate you guys being here, but I'm probably going to stop the stream for the night because I'm going to make some food. I stream pretty much every day. I'd love to have you follow on all platforms, whichever one you're watching, and always check my link in my bio.